cream drinks, right guys? Now, if it were up to me, the ideal way to make cream drinks would be to use a blender. I would use some good French vanilla ice cream, 1 or 2 scoops, depending on the size of the glass that you're going to put these in, right? In other words, we can use standard glassware, which would be the standard saucer champagne or the coupe, right? That's the old standard. And of course, the new standard today, if we're cutting back on glassware, etc., would be to use a cocktail glass, right? Okay, or the martini glass, as people seem to call it. And of course, a real good set, and would accentuate this, would be to use, in this particular case, we got a wine glass, right? Okay, so the idea of cream drinks essentially is the beauty of what's going on, right? The beauty. So what we want to accentuate is the color. In other words, when we make a grasshopper, we're looking at green. A squirrel, we're looking at red. And a golden Cadillac, then we'd be looking at gold. But we want to make sure that those colors are on the brighter side. Is that right? Not the darker side. So we want to make sure you mix correctly. These drinks, we're not using ice cream like they do in a lot of places out there publicly. We are using liquid cream. That would be half and half coffee cream. I would suggest always smelling it before you use it, right? And the way these work, a good equation would be, and you can fool with this if you like, but 2 ounces of cream, 2 other ingredients, right? One ingredient is going to give us chocolate in the form of typically white chocolate, although we will be using the dark as well eventually. But the white chocolate, a half of an ounce, and then the color. So in the case of a grasshopper, we're talking a half ounce of what? Anybody?
The creme de menthe.
The green cream de menthe. Hold that up so we can see it, right? So we'd be using green cream de menthe, right? Or in the case of squirrels eat what?
Almonds.
Almonds, which are nuts, creme d'almond, we do. And of course, our old mainstay here, we've got what? Galliano, right? Galliano. And that Galliano has a fragrant smell of flowers and of course the vanilla overtones. We shake them up. It's just a terrific drink, right? Okay, let's make some of these if you would. And make sure to shake them vigorously. We know that's very important, right? And if we want to, upon completion, we can serve as is. Or we can whip cream these if you would desire. And if you wanted to use a little cinnamon or nutmeg or whatever, we can really enhance these, right? Okay, let's do it, guys. Make me a grasshopper if you would. Let's do it straight up, okay? A grasshopper straight up. So we need 2 ounces of cream, 2 other ingredients. Give me a half of chocolate, half a green cream de menthe. Put them in whatever order you like because we're going to be shaking those drinks anyways, right? Okay, grab the glass of your choice. You're all correct. Any of those can be used. Okay, green cream de menthe coming down here. Okay. Now when you shake those, like I said, shake them vigorously. You may want to shake them instead of the traditional 12, we'll say 15 times. You may shake them 20 or more, all right? That's very important because you have so much sugar content. All right, very good. Now, if you take a look there, you see that wonderful mint type of color, right? And that can be served like that. We could put a fresh mint leaf in there if we like, or for that matter, you can serve as is. Some establishments elect to whip cream them. Again, that's a nice touch for the people that would like to enjoy it in that fashion. All right? Okay, so what's that drink again? That's a grasshopper. Now, if we want to make that grasshopper fly, maybe for the nightclubs, we would add what?
Vodka.
Yeah, half ounce of vodka, inexpensive vodka, we would do that, all right? Okay, let's move to another color here, and we're going to make an old but popular drink called, in this particular case, a pink swirl, right? Pink swirl. So let's start off, make this easy, 2 ounces of liquid cream, or half and half, and then follow with 2 other ingredients, or white chocolate again, and of course the creme d'almond, creme de noyau, okay? Creme d'almond. Okay, so if you notice here, the pink swirls, right? They've got a nice pink type of look to, not the real red. In fact, John, if you hold up that creme d'almond for a minute, you'll notice again, that would be the base there, but in reality, see the difference in color here, all right? So again, we want the lighter situation. Now, if you happen to over pour, we're gonna say the ingredient, just simply throw everything back into the blender, or put that back in your mixing glass, add some more ice cream or cream accordingly, whip it up, and that'll lighten it up, and you'll be fine, all right? This would especially taste good with a dash of nutmeg if you like that particular spice. All right, okay, let's move on here, and we're gonna make a drink that we have used this particular ingredient to make Harvey Wallbangers, Freddy Fudd Puppets, right? Okay, Italian Stallions. That liqueur is what? It is Galliano. Let's put the Gallianos down there if you have them, all right? Gallianos. Susie, what's Galliano actually? If you were to describe that, what would you say it tastes and smells like?
It's a liqueur and it has like a flowery aroma to it.
Flowery aroma. We've got some what? Vanilla in there, maybe a little anise or anise, right? Which would be a little bit of a black licorice, just a hint though, right? Okay, when we make the Golden Cadillac, we can start out the same way. 2 ounces of cream, 2 other ingredients, half of white chocolate, half of our Galliano. Let's put those together and shake them well. Very nice job there. See, stays down on that. Gives it a nice rise, nice finish as we crack that egg, right? So that's Galliano. Especially with Galliano, we could, if we wanted to, apply an orange slice to the rim here and dip that into sugar and cinnamon and create a candy pane type of a candy pop type of finish and flavor to that drink we desire, right? So as we look at these then, we've got a grasshopper, right? We have a pink squirrel and a golden Cadillac, right? And of course, we could add some grenadine to this golden Cadillac to make a pink Cadillac, is that right? We could add, say, dark chocolate to the pink squirrel rather than the white chocolate, and we would have a brown squirrel, right? Or flying squirrels with vodka. So there's quite a bit that we can do with these, all right? But again, if I had an option, I would use ice cream. So that's what I recommend to people who run their own establishments that really want to optimize the bottom line. All right? Okay, that's excellent.